We look good. Luka is not looking good. He looks like 19 years old boy. Look at him, 19 years old boy. 19.
Before Nikola Jokic was selected with the 41st overall pick in the second round by the Denver Nuggets for the 2014 NBA Draft.
What is it like to be known as the MVP?
That was funny.
Before the Joker would get comparisons to Tom Brady as he acts as a quarterback in his role as a center.
I'm not great at anything, but I'm really good at everything.
Also, people made film trailers about him actually being the Joker. Check this out.
Does it help to have someone to talk to?
During the games, oh my god, what?
Before Nikola Jokic would become the highest paid Serbian player in NBA history with a contract worth nearly $150 million. Nikola Jokic has become one of the best players in the NBA and a fan favorite and a likely star with his popularity and his performance, well, it's only improving season after season. Now the 7-foot Denver Nuggets center, he was a little known second round pick from Serbia who exploded onto the scene in 2014 with a unique gameplay. Now he's been dominating the 2020 playoffs for the Nuggets, helping them try to advance to the Western Conference Finals. Now at the time of this recording, I don't know if he was able to defeat Kawai and the Clippers, but seeing as the Raptors are out of this season, well, I started looking around at some of the other teams and I know I needed to know more about this guy. I mean, he's just absolutely everywhere.
Why so serious?
Now coaches and analysts, they agree that he lacks traditional athleticism, still no one can seem to stop him. Now he was also self-admittedly a chubby kid growing up who loved coca-cola, which actually had him obese as a youth. Which makes kind of sense because he does have cola in his name, you know what I mean?
It's Nikola.
Wait,
Nikola. It's just faster, just Nikola.
Nikola,
Yeah.
Like the coffee.
not Nikola.
Think
Now he
about it.
messed us up.
Yeah, he messed it up. I didn't care for it because you cannot pronounce it right, so I just said I'm gonna deal with like Nikola.
He also grew up in a war-torn country with bombs getting dropped right above his head. Not on him, even though he is quite tall. Yeah, just, scary stuff. We got lots to get through. What's going on, guys? It's your boy Michael McCrudden back at it again with another Before They Were Famous video, this time on your boy Nikola Jokic. Nikola Jokic? I said it right in the beginning. What is it?
Nikola Jokic.
Nikola Jokic. Tough name to say, but we're gonna get through this. Now with the 2020 finals in full swing, well, we got a few more videos coming your way, including one on Jimmy Butler, but we also need some suggestions from you guys, so let us know who to feature next in the comments down below. Alright, now let's get into this video. Also, shout out to my friends Permanent Vacation, love the sweater. Be sure to subscribe and hit that bell. Boom! Nikola Jokic was born on February 19, 1995 in Sombor, Serbia, which is former Yugoslavia. Now Nikola's career, it began on a toy hoop that hung up in his Doors family home, which was a cramped 2-bedroom apartment that housed 3 brothers, 2 parents, and 1 grandmother. His brothers Nemanja and Strehanja, I hope I'm saying that correctly, I probably didn't, but yeah, what are you gonna do? Now these two, they towered over him when young Nikola, he was still a kid. Now they would also sit down to play basketball with him so they could level out the playing field, and the kid, he would just charge right through them playing in that bedroom apartment. That is until the neighbors, they came a knocking. Keep it down up there! Eventually he would take his game out into the court, and today there is a Nike mural where he first started to practice. Pretty cool. Besides basketball, he played several other sports including soccer, harness racing, and water polo. Now the latter, it's assumed to be why he's so good at making unbelievable passes today when he's on the NBA court. Take a look at this one.
Baseball pass, Murray's got it, and he puts it away!
It wasn't all happy times for him growing up. In fact, it was quite dangerous. Now, when he was just 4 years old, NATO troops, they bombed Serbia for 11 weeks in 1999. Now, the attacks, they came at the tail end of a war among Yugoslavia's 6 neighboring states. I'm talking Serbia, Slovenia, Croatia, Macedonia, Montenegro, and Bosnia. Now, speaking on these difficult times, Nikola, he had this to say. I remember things like sirens, bomb shelters, always turning off the lights. We practically lived in the dark, even at like 9 a.m. Everything was turned off. After the fall of the Soviet Union in 1991, well, communism had crumbled and nationalism, it ascended in Yugoslavia. Now in 2003, the Federal Republic of Yugoslavia, it was reconstructed and renamed as State Union of Serbia and Montenegro.
Montenegro secedes.
Country works on trying to stay afloat during underlying controversies by making an image of being the party capital of Europe.
And here we are today.
Alright, enough with the history and the geography lesson, let's get back to Nikola's career. From a young age, he was already super tall. In fact, it was stated that he would have to lie down in his school photo so he could fit in the frame. Now, despite being an active kid, he was also considered obese while he was growing up. The guy loved sweets and he would drink as much as 3 liters of Coca-Cola per day. He stated, "I was glass after glass, I couldn't stop," and he told that to ESPN in 2017. At 16, Nikola, he left home to play with Magalex, a Serbian team in the Adriatic League. Now when he was 17, he was playing professionally in Serbia, and he was 7 feet tall, weighing in at 300 pounds. He was a mighty big guy, but there was a problem. He couldn't do a single push-up. Despite all this, in his 3rd year, he was named league MVP. Now by then, he had already been drafted by the Nuggets in June of 2014, but he opted to remain in Eastern Europe for the extra season. Now according to Sports Illustrated, he prepared to sign a multi-year deal with FC Barcelona to stay overseas, delaying his move to the NBA. But while playing in front of Barcelona officials, he had a horrible 4.3 rebound game, and that gave them pause. And while they delayed signing him, that's when he decided to join the Nuggets in 2015. How many times do you hear about a guy who doesn't want to go to the big leagues? Well, I guess he had to.
I'm really glad to be here to represent Nuggets, the Serbia and my hometown, my family on the right way.
In 2015, Jokic finally arrived in Denver and he carried modest goals at first. He stated, "I didn't expect to play my first year." He also said, "I just came here to work out." Now he also gave up soda entirely, drinking his last Coke on the flight over to Denver. Now the trick must have worked because he lost a whopping 35 pounds ahead of his NBA debut. And it paid off. In the Nuggets' 12th game, he scored 23 points with 12 rebounds, the first of 2 double-doubles in 5 days. And over the past 5 years, he's become one of the NBA's elite triple-double threats, and over the last 3 seasons, he's had over 28 combined triple-doubles, which is the 4th most in the NBA. Now more recently, he's taken the game up a level during the playoffs. He's averaging 24 points, 13 rebounds, and 9 assists per game on 50% shooting, 38% from the 3, while leading the Nuggets to their first series win in 10 years. Now he's also become a meme, a huge ambassador for Serbs back home and abroad, and he's also earned himself admiration from the entire league. So kudos to him for that. But as for the rest of the story, I think we're gonna wrap this one up here because I've had hell of a time trying to pronounce his name. For real. My parents are Irish. Guys, if we were talking about Mix and Max, I'd be killing this, I tell ya. Alright, Michael, take it away. Alright guys, I hope you enjoyed that video. Now we drop a new video each and every day, so here's a recent drop that you might enjoy. We handpicked that one for you because if you like this video, you'll probably like that. We also got playlists like over here, so click on that if you want to see a whole list of a bunch of videos we've dropped in the past. And if you're new to the Fame Gang, be sure to subscribe and turn on them post notifications, and I'll see you guys in another video. Boom!